Hi guys, it's Mrs. Melcher here, and today I'm going to be presenting for you your first lesson, which is about gravity. Gravity is something important that we'll need to talk about in pre-physics, and you'll see me looking down to refer to the textbook as I'll be going along. If you don't have your textbook at home, that's okay. I will explain it as thoroughly as possible so that you understand. Okay, so let's get started. So far, the last thing that we talked about in class was Newton's 3 laws, and I gave you an opportunity to look at YouTube videos and learn about that a little bit, and you've had some different things to help you, guide you, and learn about that. But when we're talking about gravity, Newton's second law is going to be the one that pertains to gravity the most. Remember, Newton's second law says that force equals mass times acceleration. So the equation for that is F equals m times a, and force is going to be measured in newtons, mass is going to be measured in kilograms, and acceleration will be measured in meters per second squared. Feel free to pause this video at any time so that you can go back and take notes. I would recommend that for when it's time to take the quizzes, then you'll be able to use your notes. If you're a triangle user and you want to use this equation, it will look like this, where you have the m and the a with the f on the top. Remember, to use the triangle, you'll just cover up whatever variable you don't know, and top to bottom is division, and bottom to bottom is multiplication. F equals m times a. Okay, now that we've established that that's what equation we are going to be using, what is really the important thing to know about gravity? Well, if I'm looking in your book and I can find where it says gravity, the vocabulary word is defined as the attractive force between any two objects depends on the masses of the objects and distance between them. So basically anything that exists that has a mass has gravity. For example, I have gravity in relation to whatever else is in my room with me, if it be my cat or a person. You have even a little bit of gravity that's exerted on you no matter what. The main thing that you have that's exerting gravity on you is the Earth, and that's because the Earth is so massive. Things that are really big that have more mass have more gravity. Like, for example, the sun exerts gravity on the Earth. The Earth exerts gravity on you. You even exert gravity on things, but because your mass is small compared to the Earth, you don't have a lot of gravity that you give off. Okay, so when we're talking about physics and gravity, you'll be using that equation, the same equation, F equals m times a. Now, F will be the force measured in newtons, m is the mass, so if you want to know what's your own personal force, your own weight in newtons, you can take your mass in kilograms. When we're talking about gravity, a lot of times they just simply alter the Newton's laws. Instead of being F equals m times a, the a gets changed to a g, because gravity on Earth is a number that's calculated, and that number is an acceleration. This is key, you need to know this. The number is 9.81 meters per second squared. This is the acceleration of gravity on Earth. When you're calculating gravity equations, you will always use this number in here. Okay, so make sure that you're using that number when calculating. So this is the Earth number for gravity. Okay, this is the average gravity on Earth. Different planets have different average gravities. Since we're mainly going to be focusing on Earth in this shorter period of time, I'll be having you use this number. Okay, one short example problem, and then I'll have some other problems for you to do on your own. Here's my example. If a dog has a mass of 10 kilograms on Earth, What is his weight in newtons? All right, well, if we're using the equation F equals m times a, or F equals m times g, question is, what is his weight in newtons if he has a mass of 10 kilograms? What is g on Earth? 9.81 meters per second squared. So you'll simply be multiplying these two together to get your answer, 98.1 newtons. And I know that you already did a couple practice problems with this involved. There'll be some more, and then you can expect to see those again in the quiz. Feel free to comment if you have other questions. This is the main thing that I wanted you to understand. This number is gravity on Earth. Other planets have other numbers for gravity, but this is used a lot in physics calculations. Thanks.